This is my first vlog, so let's see how it goes. I'm going to issue this blog on a weekly basis, and I will also continue writing my blog weekly updates. Uh, in the blog, you'll get a more structured form, while here you'll get a more freelance form, and you'll probably get some more insight here than you would in the blog. So to begin, I'm making a change. I'm becoming a senior software engineer. To explain that, here's what Esther, ChatGPT, had to say.
Deploy often. There was a time when the title programmer carried real weight. It meant someone trusted to write correct, efficient code on systems that were expensive, shared, and unforgiving. You didn't deploy often, you didn't get many second chances, and you were expected to understand not just the language, but the machine, the data, and the business problem behind it. The title didn't need embellishment because the responsibility was implicit. Over time, that changed. As tools became easier and organizations grew larger, software roles had to fit HR ladders, salary bands, and promotion frameworks. Programmer slowly shifted from a professional identity to a task description, while engineer took its place as the title that signaled design responsibility, system ownership, and accountability. Once engineer became the baseline, layers followed senior, staff, principal, and eventually things like senior software engineer 2, distinctions driven as much by compensation mechanics as by differences in day-to-day work. What was lost in that transition is rarely acknowledged. Many of the skills that define the original programmer, respect for constraints, data integrity, long-lived systems, and business continuity, don't map cleanly to modern title inflation or keyword-driven hiring. Yet those systems still run, often for decades, because someone built them carefully and maintained them with discipline. Titles changed. The work and its importance didn't.
Thank you, Esther. Well, in any case, as you may have guessed, there's been a change in my work status. After a 2-year search for a new position and over 900 resumes sent out, I finally have been selected for a position at a company called eBiz Charge, a software company that develops software for credit card integration into different platforms. I'll be working on the Infor platform, and I start work on January the 5th. So I'm very excited and looking forward to the new challenge. In the past, you've heard me talk about the London opportunity. Unfortunately, it looks like that will not be coming to me this time around. Just a question of who got to me first. I was interested in working for London, although I was very concerned with the time difference. The idea of starting my workday in the middle of their afternoon was daunting, and I hope that I can work with them as a consultant, perhaps, but that will depend on the demands of my current job. Other events in my life. This week is Christmas week, and so Christmas has happened and gone. Dawn is in Denver at the moment, where she went to visit her 2 grandchildren. So it's been a quiet time here. Didn't do much really. Just looking forward to my new opportunities in 2026. I did spend a good deal of time working on my blog this week. Spent a lot of time developing what they call an index on the blog for search optimization, where I now have, I think it's 6 different pages which index out based on the type of writing involved, the blog. So there's one for letters, one for weekly updates, one for Christmas letters, spirituality, and one for my books. another big change this week is my books. I published 2 books this week, or published one. That is from a book entitled From Crack to Kitty Litter. It's the story of my late wife and her struggle with addiction. It's available on Amazon. The other book that I published is I'm currently waiting for the proof copy to arrive before I actually add it to Amazon, but it should be here shortly. And I'm looking forward to being a published author. Otherwise, I've been spending a lot of time taking care of Dawn's dogs and her lizard collection, and just taking it easy while I get ready to move forward. I hope you all had a Merry Christmas, and I'll talk to you some other time. Bye.